Hello there! Welcome to the Clark side. I am Clark. Before we begin, please remember to chill touch that like button, subscribe to join the skeleton crew, and if you enjoy this content, you can support the channel in the description below. Without any further ado, I'm gonna throw it over to Jess and we'll jump right in.
All right, so who remembers what happened last time?
So much.
We almost died.
We met Volo.
We did almost.
We met Volo in the bar, and he asked us to look for his lost friend. And then we all almost died to a bunch of crow guys.
That's a very abridged version, yes.
Not
such
to
a
be
nice-
confused with the crow, as in the movie. More
Russell
like
Crowe?
yes, we can all,
Yeah.
we can all just imagine all of the Kenku are voiced by Russell Crowe. I'll add that to the notes. That's CROWE. Alright, got it. Very
Perfect.
important info.
Okay.
But it's not like Russell, it's Russell, R-U-S-T-L-E. Russell Crowe.
I'm actually not understanding that joke.
Because birds like to rustle their feathers.
Oh,
That's Ruffle.
There we go.
Ruffle
Shut-
Crow. Either way, I loved that. That was great. All right.
Okay, so you stopped to take a long rest at the yawning portal, if I remember correctly.
I think that was the plan.
Wait, we did what? Yes, sure. Whatever gives us a full rest, yes.
Yeah, because everybody was like, well, not
Almost
everybody. I wasn't hurt, but a lot of people were hurt.
Shut up, Linus.
And you found Renair Neverember.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
We did.
And you find out that he and Volo actually do know each other very well.
Yeah, they do.
And
He's not the missing friend, though, right?
No, he's
But
not.
he's
He's the missing
not.
friend's friend.
Okay.
correct.
Yep,
and they
got
look similar.
confused, yeah, with the other guy.
We are looking for Floon.
I kind of want to slap his parents for naming him that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that guy's parents did not love him. Like that much is known to us.
There we go.
We also met the city guard or city watch or whatever they are.
Oh yeah, we got a buddy.
Yeah. Like, don't do it in the streets. Wink, wink. Anywhere else is fine.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Pretty
about
much.
that.
He said,
He-
"Yeah, just kill everybody behind closed doors,
Pretty
and you're
much
good."
just said, like, don't let me catch you doing it.
Yeah.
And do you remember where you need to go next?
The sewer.
Yep, the sewers.
Yes.
Okay, yes. the
We need
sewers,
to.
alright.
I think
Said
it's
that with the other
follow the
notes.
yellow signs, and they
Yes.
take us to the sewers, and they're around there somewhere.
Yes. Okay. So you decide to go down into the sewers. You find a main, like a 1 foot by. You find the main sewer tunnel. There's about 1 foot deep water and sewage running through it. The main sewer tunnel expands into expands throughout the entire city. There's no natural light down there, so anyone without dark vision will need a light source to see.
I'll cast
So-
light on whatever.
Who does not have dark vision?
Me.
I do not have dark vision, but if Linus casts light, then the radius is like what, 20 feet?
Yeah.
I
believe
I think isn't it 20
think it's-
bright and
it's
then
like
20 more
bright- I
low?
think it's bright 10, dim 10.
Oops.
No, it's bright 20, dim 20.
Is it?
I mean, that's what the spell looks like.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
So yeah, as long as we've got light on something, I should be good.
Yeah, I don't have any dark vision.
Me neither.
I'll just cast it on whoever's in front, like leading the charge. Put it on their weapon or something.
Who would be?
Probably Deverez with Zelocent.
You know I have dark vision too.
Well, not all of us have dark vision, so you could be Mr. Glowstick for tonight.
My dark vision is better than the light, though.
Yeah, but we also need light.
Yeah, I don't want you guys to have light.
Hard mode.
Yeah. Feel like a
I
rally car. I'll
agree
just
with
do the
Dev.
direction.
Someone needs to, but I agree with you,
Dev's over here just wanting to Chronicles of Riddick to everything.
Dev.
Put the light on me. I don't mind.
All right.
Shoot,
You're
I'll
gonna be
carry the
mad
light. I
during
don't care.
combat, though.
Cast it on something I'm holding. I don't care.
Look, you're giving Linus too many options. He's gonna start a panic attack. Okay?
Cedric just tells him to. Cedric holds out his scabbard or something and says, "Cast it on this."
Oh, okay. It's done.
Okay.
So
So you are wandering down through the sewers for quite a bit of time. The putrid stream flows along the sewer tunnel, and you come to a spot where it leads in two different directions. In one direction, you see a tiny symbol drawn on the wall in yellow chalk. It is about palm-sized. It's a circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating out from its circumference.
Oh, that is familiar.
On the other wall, you see also yellow chalk, but you see that it has been wiped away. Which way would you like to go?
Can we make an investigation or something like that to see if we can see what the wiped away thing used to be?
Uh-huh.
So where did we see that symbol before? Who had it?
I don't know, but it looks familiar. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just going to refrain on that.
I think
Someone-
Ben knows.
Zamados can tell that the symbol that was wiped away was the exact same symbol, but you can also tell that that chalk is a little bit faded, while the other one is newer.
This pathway seems to have been lost, I presume, to whoever marked it previously. But this path, whoever has made this mark, that is their territory.
So do we go that way? There's probably people that way. Do we want find people?
I think ultimately yes, but like
I cannot remember where this symbol was, and it is driving me crazy.
I'm looking for it and I can't find it. Can we roll something to see if we remember what it is?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll insight, investigation, or perception.
Hey, I have the same bonus in all of them.
I do
Okay,
too. I'm gonna go insight, just in case, guys. Boom.
I'll do it. Just to see if we remember where the symbol was prior to this.
Nice. Yeah, Linus knows that he remembers that the symbol with the circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating out from its center, or circumference, sorry, does actually belong to the same ones that attacked the guys in the street that had the snake tattoo with wings. And that the Kenku also had the same symbol, on the necklaces they were wearing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I
symbol
will
was
bear that with the class.
the symbol was Xanathar, wasn't it?
Let us move with great caution. I propose we go away from the symbol first. And I motion towards the pathway where it was marked out.
Okay.
Go away from the symbol. Okay.
Yeah, go away from the one that's marked cleanly, and go down the path of the marked out symbol.
But why though?
You think it's like deceiving us to want to go where it's fresher, or?
I mostly think that we messed with their kinkus and they got away, and it's probably a better idea to see if we can get around some other way rather than go the direct route.
But weren't these guys the ones who kidnapped the guy?
Yeah, I'm not saying we don't go to them. I'm just saying maybe we can find a different path.
Okay.
Like, this is a big network of sewers. Maybe there's a way we can sneak around them and, loop back into their territory.
We can try.
Yeah. I guess with that decision, Lions will take a deep breath. Okay, we're ready, and then cast Mage Armor. So he is ready for a fight. Not, but
Okay, you travel down about 30 more minutes through the sewer, and you come to another intersection that has a yellow circle with 10 spokes out from its circumference, also wiped away, and on the other side is nothing.
I assume we keep following the ones that swiped away.
That's what I would think we would do.
I agree.
I'm for it then, if you guys think so.
All right, you come to another intersection that goes in 3 different directions, and on either way in below ground, there are no symbols on the wall, but the third direction actually is a ladder that leads to a manhole cover up top.
Is there a symbol on the bottom of the manhole cover?
No, there is not.
Alright, Zamados will try to peek up sneakily beneath the manhole cover just to see what's up there.
Okay, roll stealth.
14 total.
As you lift the manhole cover, you can see that there is a horse trotting above you on the street above. And it looks, by the shape of the buildings and the stench coming through, that you may be in the dock ward. There are no signs on the building.
Zamados kind of narrows his eyes and slowly sinks back down beneath the earth and lets the manhole cover slip back into place. And he kind of slips down. He just holds the sides of the ladder and just slides down. At the bottom, he just shakes his head at everybody else. Dead end. Simply back into the dock ward. No other symbols.
Guess we backtrack.
Yes, suppose.
I agree.
Okay. Do you want to go all the way back to where you first saw the symbol?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll just go the other direction this time.
Okay, so you go back to where you first saw the symbol and follow that sign. And you come to another fork in the tunnel where again you have a symbol and again you have another path that has been wiped away. But this one looks like it has been wiped away with some sort of chemical.
Um, can we possibly roll to tell what the chemical is, just to make sure we're not like up? Like I want to make sure these guys don't have something they're gonna use against us.
Yeah,
Just investigation, or
investigation or insight.
Investigation.
oh, no matter what it is, I'm pretty sure it's pretty safe, guys.
I don't know about that.
You're gonna
Oh, shit.
intimidate it.
Sorry,
That's what you
let
are,
me put my glasses on.
What are you?
You better tell me what liquid you are.
Starts crying.
I don't remember. Do we have any natural water Davians? I think Linus is. Right?
Linus is.
Oh yeah, me.
I was gonna say you get an advantage, but you don't need one.
Okay.
Linus recognizes the smell of the chemical as what the Dung Sweepers Guild uses to clean the streets, the sewers, and the sidewalks.
Okay, is it toxic? Like, can it hurt us?
It is. You probably shouldn't eat it, but you won't die.
Okay.
It is a
So-
cleaning chemical.
You're saying we can eat it, though?
Sure, lick away down in the sewers.
Bon
We know
appetit.
who the window licker is in
I
our group.
I implore Linus to prove to us that it can be licked.
No.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, if you want to, you can, but
Persuasion.
No.
Oh, I only got an 8. Damn it. I
okay,
don't-
good. Wish I had like roll for courage to say no. Like I don't know.
I suppose we keep following the unwiped away signs.
The uncleaned one?
Yeah, the unclean one. I mean, that's
Okay.
what they told us to do. Follow the yellow signs.
And I guess
After
try to
about
listen for anything on our way. You know.
Does one path look more traveled than the other? Or can we tell since that it's about a foot deep of water? Never mind.
No, you cannot tell because the stream of the sewer just keeps going. There's
Yeah.
no sidewalk to it or anything.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Ew, gross.
Yep, we're slopping through muck.
Entire time just ew, ew, ew.
After about an hour of following the signs through the tunnels, you come to another three-way intersection where again a ladder leads up a stone shaft, and it's capped by another circular metal grate cover. Either direction inside the sewers, you have one without a sign and one with the yellow chalk on the wall. Which
Oh.
direction would you like to go?
I want to go up the ladder and see where we're at in the town.
Do you want to do it stealthily or just open it and look?
Yes.
Probably should always do that stealthily.
Well
just in
then,
case.
that's not gonna go well.
You try as hard as you can to be stealthy, but yet you do find that when you open the metal cover, you actually push a box aside as well, and it makes a loud clanking noise. You see that you are in the cellar of a tavern, and you can tell by the noise coming from above you. You can tell that people are drinking, and there's some bards up there, and all around a good time.
Are we just in the
Would-
basement of Yawning Portal?
If you look around, you can actually see a a couple of signs that say the spouting fish.
Okay.
That sounds
Where's the
disgusting.
spouting fish at? Do we know?
Linus would probably know. I would give that to him. It is in the dock ward.
Okay.
Makes sense.
The spouting fish just sounds like such a gross place.
No. I was about to be all roguey and just like sticky finger something, but
Do it.
fine. Do I see anything worth snatching while I'm peeking out?
You can find, from the smell, you can tell that there is a lot of fish down there, as well as a couple of wooden kegs of ale.
Can we fit one down the manhole cover?
That was about to be my next question. And how hard would it be?
I think a keg is what, like 2 feet wide?
I don't know.
No, 3 feet?
I have
no, 2
honestly
feet.
no clue how big a keg is.
Is this sad? I might actually know the answer to that. We'll say 3 feet wide and 2 feet wide and 3 feet long.
Alright, I'm just gonna climb. Like, I don't know. I didn't even go up. It's not like we can stop you.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
At least
I
drop
think
us
you
a
might be able to
warning.
fit one down there.
I'll try to sneakily get one. Would that require
Okay.
another stealth check?
Yeah, roll another stealth for that. You succeed. You are able to grab an ale keg from the top of the stack and very quietly somehow make it over to the manhole cover and toss it down to your friends below.
I use my whisper cantrip and be like, "Hey, Diero, catch."
I don't do that anymore. I'm a reformed criminal, damn it.
You don't know what I told you to catch. You don't know what's going on. I just said catch this.
I'll catch it.
Or then
How-
anyone who's
how-
able to not be crushed under it.
I mean,
got it.
I'm kind of lawful. Like,
I mean, you don't know what this is or where I got it from, so what's it matter?
I gotta say, if we're sneaking into a basement and you're dropping a keg that definitely sounds like it's full of liquid, we can kind of put 2 and 2 together.
Eh,
Like, oh look, he's just dropping us a barrel that has water in it, because that's what a thief does.
I mean, whatever.
How heavy is it exactly?
I probably should have had you roll a strength check, actually.
Isn't it gonna get gross down in the poo water?
They're sealed.
Oh.
Yeah, but we can also, like, tilt it upwards and have Linus sit on it, and we'll push him around like he's a baby in a swimming pool.
I like this idea.
If it's, I mean, sure. Do you want me to roll a strength check for real?
No, I would say whoever's catching it would have to roll a strength check.
I will
have
catch
a
it.
s- I have a solid 11 in strength, so
I tell both two people to catch. Well, I guess that works then.
How dare you have higher strength than me?
And
Alright.
I just had to reboot my computer.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So what kind of shenanigans are you going to pull with this keg of ale?
What is
I
that?
And how are you
mean,
going to transport it?
my whole idea is we're just probably going to leave it like around this area for a little while until we come back out. Because, carrying a keg of ale with us the whole way is kind of difficult. So, or the whole way in and back out.
So we're just using it as like a sort of a marker, so to speak, for
Yeah,
now.
sure. Do we have any chalk or anything? Anything to write with? Because I'll write, the direction.
I mean, I've got ink, like a pen and ink. Does that work?
Yeah.
Like, are we talking about quite literally, like, drawing up a map of where we are or something?
So that's a little excessive, but I mean, I was more or less just gonna say the way out, but the way out would just be straight. So.
Or you could just follow the yellow marks on the wall,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
which is how you got there.
They already did our job for us.
I mean, you never know. Maybe someone is going to come back through here and wipe away the symbols while we're gone.
That's true. I mean, especially if there is a way for them to, like, get around, getting rid of anything we leave behind would probably be a good idea for them to do.
Very well. We shall situate this barrel here. And I set it next to the, just next to the ladder. And you know what?
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 I use my magical tinkering to make it smell nice, so that we will know exactly which direction it is, or we'll be able to recognize
You
it.
do that?
Yeah, that's one of my new features.
That's awesome.
Yep, it indefinitely smells nice, or until I end it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, I take out my little tools and I kind of chip it aside just a little bit, and I kind of etch something into it, and it looks kind of like a trail of smoke, and now it smells awesome, like a field of flowers.
It's almost back up, guys. I'm so excited.
I'm just gonna stand next to the barrel as long as possible before we move out because it smells way better than everything else down here.
No one said the smell of victory was a sweet one.
Let's just hope that smell doesn't cling to us too bad.
I know. These are my good clothes.
No, I'm talking about the good one.
Oh.
Because, I mean, if randomly, out of nowhere, someone starts to smell something that smells somewhat pleasant in a sewer,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's like almost a dead giveaway as to somebody's here.
Is it also going to go back up through the
The
manhole?
roof.
It says it's only perceivable up to 10 feet away, so I assume once we're out of range, like, that effect is just gone.
That's fair.
And at 10 feet, they'd probably see the barrel anyway.
Yep. And I mean, like, the reason we have it now is just because why not? Are there any markings on it saying that it's from a specific place?
I would roll for that. But as of right now, I'm going to say no.
Sure. I'd take a swig and see what it is. See if it's any good.
You're gonna open it down here?
It's not raining.
No, but isn't it in the sewer?
Yeah.
There's no, like, walkway in this sewer. We're
Yeah.
literally standing in, like, ankle
Okay,
deep shit.
is it not like 3 feet tall though?
Tall?
You said
Barrel?
yeah.
Well, yeah,
big
but
barrel.
the spout on the barrel is
Does
generally
it-
they're either in the middle or on the edge.
Okay, and so you just barely got to tilt the barrel over for it to run out a little bit.
Yay, it's back up.
Woo.
Then we'll wait, since y'all are just so, you know.
Not into the idea of drinking beer while standing in shit. Right.
I mean, how is it any different than being in the yawning portal?
There's not ankle deep shit.
I'm gonna tell Dernan you said that about his tavern. You should come over there and just cleave your head off.
Okay, so which way do you want to go? Do you want to go back up the ladder towards
No.
the way that has nothing, or towards the way that has a symbol?
Towards the symbol.
Okay.
Now that, do you think we should try it stealthily since we're getting kind of close, or just not worry about it?
Stealth.
We can try stealth.
If you want.
All right, go ahead and roll for it.
The element of surprise is the greatest thing you can hope for.
It's all right. We both did bad.
For some
I know most of you guys aren't wearing heavy armor, but I kind of am.
I'm wearing light armor right now.
Oh, wow.
Hey, at level 3, I'll have medium.
Yippee.
reason. Try.
Hey, Tater Thought, did you want to roll?
It's just my mouse wasn't working. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. Stealth.
Yeah, right. You were just waiting for her to call you Tater Thought.
I was.
That's exactly it.
Oh, that's good stealth.
Hey, Linus got the best.
All right, so as you turn the corner, you come upon a you come upon a small floating creature. It is spherical, kind of grapefruit sized, with a big bulging central eye and 4 stumpy little eyeballs in these in eye stalks.
And
Out of character, I know what that is.
can I roll to like see if I recognize it based on any like studies or things like that?
Yeah, go ahead.
What can we roll? Arcana?
You can roll. Yeah, well, you can roll nature if you want to, since it is a creature,
Alright.
or perception, or insight.
Well, I suck with all those, so...
Nature it is.
It looks like that stuffed thing that was in that building, just a
Only
small
it's
one.
way smaller.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Ooh, that's an odd lineup we have.
Yeah.
Why am I in front?
I feel like it's backwards. Almost literally backwards.
You're the tank tonight, Tyler.
Alright.
It's that mage armor.
I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat and just break it out there.
Ah! What is that thing? It's about to be
real
dead,
tank
is what it
sneeze.
is.
I'm going back to the barrel. Bye.
The
It
barrel
smells
didn't
back
hurt
there.
me.
Yeah. And it smelled nice.
Wait, the barrel. You think if we poured out all the ale and brought it back and made it smell nice, and then rolled it down to that thing, it might go inside, and then while it's looking around inside, we put the lid on and trap it?
How
No.
big is it?
It's grapefruit sized.
Oh, that's what you said. That's right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, it starts to bare its teeth at you.
Mm.
Well. Oh well.
Ooh.
It's a gazer. Ooh. Oh, I thought it was Beholderling.
And instantly starts growling.
I'm gonna
Roll
cast Frostbite on it.
initiative.
Okay. Come on, good initiative.
Aw, dang it.
Oh man, I didn't select.
That's wrong, Jess.
I forgot I have to change it over. All right, let's try this again. There it is.
Huzzah! Looks like Linus is first. All right, Linus, what are you
All
gonna
right,
do?
Linus.
Oh God. Is there a space to the right where we're all lined up off the map? Like, could I run back there, or is this pretty much the? I don't want to
Like-
be up front.
Well, you can make your attack and then go to the back.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be behind the arrow. Okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna let out a small shriek, just and then boss fight.
One more time. What was the noise you were gonna make?
Oh.
That's unfortunate. And I'm just running here. I can't go. When
Is it is that half damage if on a fail or no?
no, it's just
It's
nothing.
no damage.
Okay.
Cantrip.
Oh, sad day. Zamados, what do you want to do?
All right, I have my tinker's tools out, and I fiddle with a bottle. And you see me kind of tap on it and kind of twirl around one of my little pieces, a little metal rod, and I flick it, and then from it comes a bubble of acid right at this gazer.
Ooh. Oh, it hits.
2
It does
acid
2
damage.
points.
Yep.
2 acid damage.
And that'll be all I
Anything else?
do. Yep, that's it.
All right. With its action, the gazer is actually going to come right up to the front. And all right, Linus. See if you can make a DC 12 wisdom saving throw.
Twice.
Okay, do that
Mhm.
twice.
Twice.
Oh no.
You're being shot with 2 rays of.
Perfect. Okay, and then the second.
Oh, nice. At least you're not frightened, but you are charmed.
Oh, you can't damage it.
Any half elf? Do they have a special thing against charm?
I believe you do have like advantage against
Oh,
charm effects.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I have.
Do we?
I'm pretty sure.
You have advantage
That's
on saving throws against being charmed, and magic can't put you to sleep. Is that what the dazing ray is? Is it charming?
It's
Yeah.
charmed, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it literally says, "Or you're charmed."
Okay. Then I'll just roll again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Whammy. Stop.
Nice.
Yay! All right, you are neither charmed nor have any fear of him.
You're welcome.
Oh, I definitely have fear.
So you're up.
I'm gonna go ahead and. I mean, I don't want to cast Firebolt because he's definitely got like some half cover going on here. I'll just go ahead and also cast Acid Splash. Yay, 2 damage if it actually hits.
Ooh, it does.
For 2 whole damage, get fucked.
Anything else?
No, that was it.
All right, Diero.
Cedric should probably go first since he has the higher dex.
Cedric, you're up.
Sure. I'm not really sure what to do.
It's a tiny creature. You could stab it, and then, like, you just run straight through it. If I'm not mistaken.
Can I?
Yeah,
It
you
is
should.
tiny. Yes.
You should be able to move through a tiny creature's space, no problem.
Yeah, you can go behind it.
Shoot. I'm gonna do that then. Like, do I have to attack it first though, don't I?
Only if you leave its reach.
So I can go through its square like that.
Yep, because it's a tiny little grapefruit-sized floating eyeball monster thing.
Very accurate. And they both hit. 7 points of damage. Awesome. And you can tell that he is very much wounded and not happy. He starts growling at you even more. All right, Diero.
I left you some room there, Diero, bud.
Okay. Where am I?
The very back of the line.
I don't even see myself.
Very back of the line.
Oh. Linus is sitting on my head.
Am I?
Yeah.
Linus is up here.
He looks like he's on top of me on my screen. Maybe I
Hey.
should refresh real quick. I'm gonna refresh real quick just to be safe. Wow, that took a long time to even start refreshing. That's probably a bad sign. Come on. Yeah, put me right in the top left center of the map. Okay, there we are. Okay, that looks better. Alright. I guess I'll run over to this side. I don't know why it's at 32 feet. And I'll attack it with my glaive.
All right.
What's that?
Ooh, that is a hit.
What?
And with that, you see it fall to the ground, no longer floating in the air.
Good.
You kind of hear it squeal as it goes. Doo-doo-doo. And in front of you, you can see that the sewer goes into what looks like around a round pillar going up to the bottom of the floor above. Do you want to go down there stealthily or walk down there? How would you like to approach?
Stealthily.
Stealthily, absolutely.
At least I'm gonna try stealthily.
I mean, we may as well try.
What's the worst that happened? We don't?
I mean, I'm probably gonna fail it again just because I do. It's just how I work, you know.
Mm.
Oh wow. Right.
Hmm.
That's not a good roll.
Well, more people
And
pass.
Zero, what
Anyway.
kind of armor are you wearing?
Flint. Or did you mean like classification because it's heavy?
And Linus, what about you?
I don't think I'm wearing any armor.
Okay.
His mage armor.
But
Does it make a sparkling sound?
it's a magical girl transformation.
Sparkle, sparkle.
I'd love to see that.
Okay, who goes down first?
I would go first.
All right, Cedric, as you are approaching this little circular hub, you can see that there are a pair of arrow slits carved into its outer walls, directly across from each other. And then the two passages continue on both the north and the south, and there's a stone door that is set into the back wall of a stone ledge to the south as well, which is right here.
Ow.
Okay. Do I see anything on the other side of the arrow slits? From here?
Which one would you like to look into?
I would like to stay right here and just see if I can just glance in from this angle, see if I see anything from in that one, since I'm not having to get in front of it too much.
You can see that the arrow slits are pointed downwards towards you, that whatever might be in there is definitely above you.
So how deep is the water?
1 foot.
And is it I guess, is it filthy enough to provide some kind of cover?
Yes.
Your body is, chances are, gonna stick out, because not only are our bodies pretty wide, we're also wearing these giant ass backpacks full of stuff.
That's also true.
So just a backpack floating down the water wouldn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, never mind then.
Let's look at these 5 backpacks. They're just kind of floating at a standard pace.
Alright, we get it. You don't have to keep making fun of Ben just because it's fun.
But it is.
I agree. It's really fun. Tons.
Sure, I'll walk across to the ledge and get shot by whatever's in the arrow slits.
Well, you are stealthy, so you are able to pass through. Who's next?
Me. So I guess a 22 stealth is A-OK for getting by, right?
Yup. I think that's pretty good.
I don't know, you might be a point or two off, Ben.
Are you sure? I don't know. All right. Anybody next, or is it just a duo of stealthy guys looking around?
I mean, Urso was pretty quiet.
Yeah, is Ursa going next?
I mean,
I would assume we would just go in the order that we rolled.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think I would actually go next. I technically want to go towards the end since I'm the healer.
That's fair.
Even
Guess
if
I'll
I
go.
rolled that high of stealth, it would just make more sense for me to not be next.
Or would it?
I'll go.
Okay, Tyler.
Just in case I can be right behind Linus to heal him from the arrow he's about to take.
Hey, can I ready my action to throw an acid splash if I see something poking through the at least this arrow slit?
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. Then I am totally ready for in case something tries to get him.
Okay. In which direction, Linus, did you want to go?
Let's
Which arrow slit do you want to go closest to?
How do you want to die? Let's see. I will follow. Which way did y'all go? Did y'all go around here?
Yeah, we've gone south.
Okay, I'll follow. La la.
Okay, as you get closer to this arrow slit,
Mm-hmm.
you do definitely see something poking through, and it's aiming right at you.
Oh God.
Thamados, do you want to go ahead and take your action? Oh, I can already tell you it failed.
Ugh.
You hear squeals and definitely complaining in a language you don't know. I assume you don't know. What languages do you know?
All of them.
All of them.
Is this just for Zamodus or is it for all of us?
Yeah. Zamados, Cedric, and Linus. You can all hear him talk.
I know Common, Gith, and Gnomish.
I know Common, Elvish, and Dwarvish, which I don't think it's either of those, but
None of you recognize the language.
All right. Is he hanging around? I mean, I guess he kind of would.
Who?
The guy we're dealing with up in the arrow slit.
No, you hear that, or you do not see the arrow pointing through anymore.
So is this a doorway over here?
It is a doorway. Would
Is
you
it?
like to open the doorway?
Is it locked?
Do we hear
Ac-
anything coming down the hallway from the other side of the door?
Roll perception.
Okay,
Sure,
well, while he's
I'll
doing
fail that.
that, I'm gonna investigate the door for any traps.
Cedric, it sounds like all is well.
That's not good.
And Zamados, it looks like everything's fine.
I'm too scared to even pay attention because I just almost got shot at.
This door is fine. I will prove it to you. And I open the door.
God.
The door swings open. It is in fact unlocked. And nothing happens.
What did I tell you? Nothing. And I walk inside.
Shh! Cedric says and smacks him on the arm. Quiet!
I'll run it through.
We have already blown our cover.
No, they didn't know that we were here. Just that he was here.
My
A
bad.
fair point.
Shh!
Oh man, guys.
Linus, they are indeed expecting you. You will proceed first.
Oh God.
Can we like see if they'll know that we're here now that Zamados just kind of like slammed the door open? Because like they might now be expecting more of us.
I whisper to the other guys to come on, but I don't want to like rush them, but like, hey, y'all can come on. Our cover's been half blown.
So far, everything is quiet still.
Well, Linus, what are you waiting for?
Are you
I
sure?
push forward.
Is everyone else just going to hang back?
I mean, if he's going forward, then I suppose I will go forward as well.
Urso and Diero.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick towards like probably the middle, just in case I continue to get to someone. We haven't had a long rest since last session, right?
Yeah, we did.
You have.
Yeah, we have.
Oh,
We've
we did?
yeah,
Okay.
we've had a long rest.
So I got my other spell slot back. Good.
I look in this arrow slot.
When you look in, you can see something hairy with some pointy ears, and it is laying on the ground.
Is it asleep?
Well, it is not moving.
How big is it?
From the arrow slot, you cannot tell how large it is.
Is it breathing?
It does look like it is breathing.
Okay. I gingerly try this door here to see if it's unlocked.
It is, in fact, unlocked.
I open it quietly. He looks over to Zamados like this and just slowly peeks in the door before just, going in.
You can see that it leads to a hallway that goes one of two directions.
I peek around the corners.
From where you're standing, you can see a small room to the south. It is quite messy. It looks like there's some like rusty weapons and clothing littered on the floor, and the clothing looks pretty threadbare. It's definitely more of like a coat room and armory combined.
Okay.
And then to the north, you can see down this hallway.
Do we
Oh, I
even
didn't
want to
realize
bother
that
with
was
the
moving yet. I thought it was just faking.
Do we even want to bother with the coat room?
How nice are the coats?
Threadbare.
They're coaty.
I mean, I'm fine without him.
Could we like disguise ourselves as them somehow, or I don't know. I think we can avoid it. I think they already know we're here, so we might want to just like hustle a little.
Yeah.
I agree, and I follow Cedric.
Start working our way upwards the hallway then.
Okay, from where you are at here, you can see into this room. And you see a creature sleeping on the floor.
I want to sneak up to it and stab it a couple times.
I will stand as lookout on the other side over here.
Do I need to roll another stealth?
Yes, to be able to approach it and to stab it.
So 2 or just 1?
No, just one. One for both. And then go ahead and roll initiative, and I'll give you a you get a opportunity attack.
Wow, we rolled the same thing.
Damn, guys.
This goblin is a gunner.
More like a gonblin. Alright, guys?
Alright, go ahead and roll for it.
Do I get both the main hand and offhand attack,
Oh, there's only. Yeah.
or is it just the main hand?
I don't know. How does
Ben?
that work?
It's a
Yeah.
surprise round. You should just have your whole turn pretty
It's
much.
just the whole.
Yeah,
turn?
it's
Yeah, I
a
think
surprise
so.
round is they just don't get their turn, but you get your full turn.
Like, it takes the normal laps around the board, technically. It's just anybody who doesn't have surprise doesn't have a turn.
Yep. You got advantage, and if you hit, then it's automatically a crit because he's helpless.
So I have advantage. So I need to roll 2 more d20 or 2 more
Is it
attacks.
automatically a crit? I thought it was only automatically a crit if you were an assassin.
No, he's helpless. He's asleep.
Oh, okay, he's asleep. I didn't realize that much. Well, this goblin is really gonna just die then.
Wait, it's automatically a crit
Yeah.
on both attacks or just one?
Both.
Both attacks.
So I'm just gonna roll 2 more attacks then.
Well, they don't add the damage, remember? It's just another die.
Well, oh, that's
so it
fair.
would be 14 and...
6
Oh, wow,
and
14
6.
and 11 damage. So... You just dealt 25 damage to a goblin in
So,
one turn, you
poor guy.
asshole.
Yeah, you basically just killed him in his sleep. It's really the best way to go. And yeah, that was it for that guy. All right. Don't really know where to go from there, so I guess we'll just keep going. All right, do you want to keep going around the corner?
I peek around the corner.
Oh wait, y'all don't have you don't have dark vision, or is Fiora close enough to where the light that I cast is still in effect?
In here there is light.
Oh, perfect.
Not a ton of light, but you can kind of see the little orbs on the wall, the torches and stuff.
I was just gonna recast. That works.
I keep going.
Yeah, I follow him around.
More sleeping quarters.
Yes. So you come upon a room. This one has 6 tattered and straw-stuffed mattresses. It looks as if there is no one here. Video. It looks like there's no one here, but you can hear sound coming from somewhere nearby.
Okay.
I take a quick listen. Do I hear anything with an 11?
You can hear lots of rustling and movement and 2 distinct voices. But you cannot make out what they're saying.
All right, and do I hear him coming from the door, right?
You actually hear it coming from both the door and this wall. You can tell that perhaps maybe the walls are real thin.
I hold up my hand, like, you know, when
Just tell us to
Yeah.
stop.
yeah, to tell us to to tell you to stop. And then I motion gently and slowly to come across. They have not heard us yet. We are fortunate. 2 voices behind the doorway. All right, and
Cedric
I
whispers, "Let's try to keep at least one alive this time."
I'm going to sneak down to the door.
You indeed manage to sneak stealthily down to the door. And would you like to also open the door?
I'm going to investigate it up for a moment for traps, just in case.
Okay,
or
go ahead and roll.
any sort of alarm or anything.
Right. I'm feeling up the seams of the door. I kind of get real close to the knob, and I look at it with one eye. I'm like, zooming in, just anywhere and everywhere.
You see no traps.
All right. I motion for everybody to follow suit.
I do so stealthily, also.
One of these rolls I'm gonna mess up. Is it this one? It is.
It is this one.
It's this one, guys.
More stealth, yay! Watch this, guys.
Oh,
You guys are
So as
good
you
at
approach the door, you do hear that the talking has stopped. But
Deer's
then,
like, "Wait for me, guys!"
but then you can hear that it continues. And now it is in a more what's the word I'm looking for?
Urgent?
Yes, thank you. A more urgent sort of sound.
All right, well, in that case, I just open the door and rush in.
Oh God.
And
We
it's
don't
still
have
a language
these
we don't
here.
reckon, right?
You what?
It's still in a language that we don't recognize.
No, this language you can recognize. This is
Oh, okay.
common.
Perfect.
Can I get right about there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Interesting.
Oh, dang it. Every time.
I guess we're doing this then. Cedric, I guess, would follow suit.
Why does this keep happening to me?
Don't complain. Just accept it.
I don't want to go first.
Oh, I do. It ain't fun now, is it?
Oh.
Alright, did everybody roll?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I didn't roll for initiative just yet. Hold on, doing it right now. Good.
Alright, so when you walk in, you notice that the man with the beard, the dark beard, standing right in front of you, Zamados, is the same one that you gave a potion to at the Yawning Portal. He immediately recognizes you and tells you that because you helped him, he will let you leave without a fight.
Oh, the guy from the bar fight.
Mm-hmm.
And what of my companions?
Just give us all away, thanks.
I mean, you're
Tell them
standing.
that there's-
You're standing right there.
I'm standing right there, but you said companions.
Is he saying leave too, or is he saying keep going? Because if he's saying leave, we really can't even do that. Like, we gotta keep going. So if he's
He
just
tells
telling
you.
us we can turn around and head out, then fuck him.
Cedric says, we'll leave when we find what we're looking for.
We seek Floon. Let us have him, and we will be on our way.
He tells you, I don't know who Floon is, but if you leave now and go back the way you came, I won't speak a word of this to anyone. And meanwhile, he turns around and tells the dwarf right behind him to keep going. And you see that he's shoving blankets on the underneath side of a door.
I roll an insight to see if he's lying about not knowing who Floon is.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Can I roll an investigation to try to decipher what the Duergar over there is actually doing? Like, he's stuffing stuff under a door. That's kind of suspicious to me. I'd like to know what he's actually up to.
Okay.
Investigation's fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, good.
It looks like he's trying to barricade the door and shove blankets underneath as well.
So they seem to be expecting someone.
And Cedric, from your insight, you get the idea that he does not know who Floon is.
Okay.
Type of fish? What is
So he turns to you, Zamados, and says, well, what's it to be? Are you leaving? Or do I have to make you leave?
Cedric chuckles at the make you leave part. I mean, do we really know that he's down here, Floon?
We don't know, but we were told. We heard from him to follow from the guard to follow the yellow signs. So, I mean, something has got to know. Someone down here's got to know something.
Yeah. I say let's keep him alive and inquire further. Since he's the one giving the commands, I doubt that the Duergar or the dwarf guy would know.
And we got a Duergar over there, so whatever this is not good. So let's knock him out.
He says, so what's it gonna be?
Mm-hmm.
Linus, what spell are you gonna cast when you get up here?
Can I roll an intimidation?
I don't have one.
Can you roll what?
An intimidation.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna say, or you're gonna let us look through the rest of this place for whoever we're looking for, and we'll let you leave. You know, being alive, being the, part to that.
It works
Okay.
better if you have to explain it.
I mean, you know what? I don't see you doing anything, sir. Oh, of course. Yeah. He actually explained it like that, and the perk being you get to leave alive.
You see him do a very full-bodied laugh. and he draws his scimitar out. And he's like, are we about to have a battle, or are you going to back away?
Can I just throw something at him already? Can I just, go stab him a couple times or something? I just want to fuck him up now.
All right, well, let's get him. Linus,
you're up.
Can't really see in there, so
But you hear us escalating, so
I hear you. These are just like sleeping bags, like cots, or like actual beds.
They're stuffed with straw. They're just kind of beds on the floor.
Okay, so not like big enough to hide behind.
No. You could probably stand on top and mess up the sheets and no one would know.
Perfect. Okay, I'll hold frostbite until I see what or who they're talking to come into mind.
Okay. Cedric. Do you want to try to
Alright.
intimidate again?
I mean,
I really mean it. I really
sure.
mean it.
I'll draw my scimitars and take a step forward. You know, like get in his face, and be like, "I'm not kidding. Let's just try it. Let's just try it."
That's better.
It's not better enough.
He says, I'll tell you what. I'll let you pass through down to that bottom door. And then he kind of laughs to himself and he goes, you know what? You can go through either door.
What's through the top door, though?
You don't know.
I mean, he's laughing about it, but I mean, no, yeah, I'll straight up ask him, what's so funny about the top door?
He says you'll have to go in to find out.
Spook.
Well, they were barricading the top door for something.
I mean, I
Do
kinda wanna,
both
like,
doors lead to the same place?
No, they do not.
Alright then, I guess we'll go over to this door. I open it.
We lost Jake from the room.
I thought it was quiet.
I mean, that's fair.
I keep going.
I stand in the doorways just so he doesn't, try to close us in.
Oh, and it leads back out.
No, it actually leads
Oh.
underneath.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, underneath. Well, see, it looks underneath. I thought it was above, but we'll go underneath where you just were. Down a little tunnel.
I keep going.
What about the rest of everybody? What's everyone else doing?
They're gonna follow along.
Wait, so there's this whole fight and y'all are just leaving?
Yep.
He
Oh, did my internet go out? Yep. Sorry, folks, my internet went out. It'll be back up in like a moment or two. This is kind of interesting so far. We got a little maze down here in the sewers. So just combing through every little bit and every little nook and cranny is kind of fun. I don't know quite what we expect to find. I'd like to see what's up back behind the top door up there. So we'll just have to wait and see. But until my internet comes back, I don't even know what we'll find up there. Or down there. I mean, that's kind of half the fun of exploring a dungeon, is you never know what's behind the next door, so... I fully intend to explore every nook and cranny if we can. Yep. Oh, here we go. Internet is back. Oh, thank goodness. Aha, my internet is back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what happened to me when I cut out. What'd you guys do for the last 2 minutes?
They moved closer, and then I asked you what you saw. You see a staircase going back up to the normal level, that we were on
Mhm.
prior to this tunnel, and I don't remember what else she said.
Do you want to approach stealthily or do you want to charge in?
Stealth, 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 stealth.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
Ha ha ha.
Nice. Okay, so you are able to actually see. You see a large room ahead of you.
Ho 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 ho. Ha.
You see some threadbare curtains hanging on the east wall of a very long hall, and in the middle of which a muscular half-orc in dingy robes stands with his foot on the chest of a male human with wavy red blonde hair.
Back, guys.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Went out.
Fire burns around the orc's clenched fist, and his victim cries and squirms helplessly beneath him. Seated on a raised platform to the far south is a nightmarish figure wearing all black robes. It has large white eyes and rubbery purple skin. It has 4 tentacles encircling its inhuman mouth, and cradles and gently caresses what looks like a disembodied brain with feet.
Okay, so Zemodos is just about to lose his little mind.
I ask him what he sees, Ben. That's why all this got unveiled. Because
What
I
he
can do
sees
I
is
can do
what's-
this.
Quite literally the worst thing a GIF could see.
Yes, 100%.
All right, so what are you asking me precisely?
Is he down there? Talking about Floon.
Yes, I see him. And if we aren't to hurry and slay the adversary, holding him hostage, then we will lose his life.
How many?
I see at least 3, a half-orc, and something far darker.
Alright. I relay the message to the other 3, and I look at Mr. Bearded Man over here and say, I will deal with you later. And I guess I stealthily make my way down that way too.
What about everybody else? Are you staying back with
following.
I mean, I don't really want to die to it, but let's champ it out.
I mean, we're all pretty much at full, and we have pretty much everything.
Yeah, but it's
I
an
can
illithid.
try.
We don't have to necessarily kill it.
We just need to rush in, grab Floon, and rush out. Oh, the arrow actually wasn't too bad.
Oh, are we doing stealth? Hold
Yeah,
on.
we're being sneaky.
All right,
We're always
here's my.
being sneaky.
Is it a illithid, or is it like it's not a mind flayer, is it?
I can show you a picture of him.
I mean, it kind of his token kind of looks like a.
Oh, that is not the picture of him.
And then I like his little brain pet.
Pet intellect devourer. Ugh. But I do like that touch. Like
Alright, here
a Bond
is
villain.
a little brain with feet.
Ah, yes, the intellect devourer.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all of its rainy glory.
And the creature holding the intellect devourer, who is facing you, is this.
Yo.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, we probably can't win. Just a thought.
So we grab Floon and just get out.
How much money are we being offered to do this again?
100 dragons. 100 GPs each.
So we're gonna want more money from this guy then.
So
What are they saying right now?
That is a very good question. They are. You can tell that the half-orc, with his foot on top of Floon's chest, is he is trying to interrogate his captive. It looks as though he keeps calling him Renair, but Floon is begging him to let it go, saying that he didn't know. He didn't know that they were after Renair, and he's so sorry, and please let him go, and please let him live.
That's fair.
And you hear Floon also say, "You know I'm not Renair. Why are you still doing this?" And the half-orc looks as though he is completely ignoring what he's saying.
So, like, do I just rush in Thunderwave and let one of y'all grab him and pull him out?
that sounds like a good idea to me. Linus, what do you have prepared?
Nothing useful for you. Let's see.
You never know. What do you got?
Shield, Mage Armor, Expeditious Retreat, and Detect Magic.
Well, you have Expeditious Retreat, so you have the most speed. You're on grabbing Floon when we get the guy off of him duty.
You think I could physically do that? Like, grab him and...
Yeah, all you gotta do is drag him.
Okay.
You'll be fine. That sound like a good idea?
He'll be fine. He'll be alright.
Sure.
Like, guys, I have a bad feeling about, like, not to be Obi-Wan or anything. Just got a bad feeling about this.
Probably. Right.
All right, I'm gonna rush in. I'm gonna try and push. Let's see if I have enough movement to even get up there.
You should have enough room to push the guy.
I say
To
we
push
all
him.
side with the Illithid and just
Kill Flynn.
yeah.
Bet.
And bear in mind, we do have a whole surprise round because we are hidden.
That is true.
All right.
Good on us.
Ooh, do you want to go in and Thunderwave him since you got a high initiative?
I mean, technically, I have the highest speed of anybody here.
True.
Oh, my initiative provided.
But, I mean,
Why do I keep going first?
Because you don't want to. It's just needs to be like, come on, let me go first, and then you never will.
I think you're onto something.
I know from experience.
I mean, my save isn't that high, though. They only have to beat a 13.
But it would still do half damage, right?
Yeah, but they wouldn't be pushed.
Oh, true. True that.
True, truth.
It's a risk, but I mean, if you want to try it, then that's something we can do.
Do we just want to try talking first?
I mean,
And waste a surprise round?
I mean, Grum over there doesn't seem to be giving this guy much mercy. I don't know how much words will do for us here.
He's probably under the control of the Mind Flayer.
That's also true, so it wouldn't even matter.
And we're not gonna talk a Mind Flayer down.
All right.
Okay, so what are you doing?
We don't know. Jake, do you have any other ideas?
I mean, I'm just gonna cast Bless like right away, and hope we don't die. That's my suggestion.
So Bless is a D4 on all ability checks, right?
Ability checks and attack rolls.
Awesome.
At least we all pretty much get to go before.
Which is why I'm using Bless, because it'll actually be useful. So, you know, right away on my turn, if initiative order's all set up and we're good to start rolling,
Yep, go ahead.
we can just go ahead and cast Bless. And I can only affect 3 creatures with it right now. So I'm gonna do Zamados, Cedric, and Diero.
Perfect.
See how it is.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, you're probably gonna cast things that require saves and not attack rolls,
Yeah,
right?
you're right. I was just joking.
Yeah, I know you were, but I was joking back.
Even though I'm probably about to go out there and cast
Oh, it's used
Thunderwave.
on saving throws as well, which is pretty good. But then I'm gonna go ahead and move, like, we're right over.
I think that's above us. This is a tunnel we're in.
Yep. The stairs go up.
So we can only go this way, Jake.
Oh, we can't go this way?
This is above
Oh,
us.
right. It's
We're
above
underground.
us.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in a
then
tunnel.
These 2 dwarves are no longer, like, hostile right now? Like, because
Hope
my
not.
internet went out before that, so...
They didn't appear to be more hostile towards us anymore.
Oh, well, then if I can't go this way, I'll stay here.
Is that it then?
Yep, that's it.
All right, Linus, what you gonna do?
Great question. Thanks for asking. I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat. So are we attacking? Is that what's happening?
We just need
gonna-
to get Floon. That's all we need to do.
I'm gonna run forward and cast Underwave and hope to God that he fails his save.
Okay, in that case,
And
that's a
then
bonus action. Cast a spell. Can I still cast a cantrip?
Yes, you
Not it.
can still cast a cantrip.
So I could do Frostbite on the half-orc that we see.
Yes,
Is that correct?
Yep.
that is correct.
Sure, I'm within range. Perfect. Good luck, everybody else. Damn it. Okay. And that's all.
Did you want to dash in?
I thought I was going to wait for.
No, you need to be in there to go ahead and grab him as first thing
Oh.
your next turn.
But he is underneath the orc's foot.
As of right now.
Okay.
As of right now.
Because then I'll go and then the
I'll go there. I don't want to get too close.
Right.
That's fair.
Okay.
Literally shaking. Okay, next.
All right. Cedric. What are you going to do?
Move here and cast Thunderwave. Going, this area.
Okay. All right, so that only affects the orc, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? What the?
Well, he still takes 4 damage, so
That's true. You can see that he is definitely startled. Did not expect you to do that. Wasn't really expecting anyone to be there.
Yay.
And since it's a surprise round, Diero, you're next.
Guess I'll just double move. Actually, I just have to be there. That'll do it.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Zamados charges forward, brushes past Yarrow, and stands next to about where Floon is on the ground, and then he just lunges to shove Grumshar back.
Oh, nice. All right, do you want to roll strength for that?
Yes, I do.
Does bless apply to that?
22 is what he has to beat.
Nice.
Bless you.
And do I just have him make a strength check?
Yeah, either strength, or if he has athletics or acrobatics, it'll apply, or depending on whichever he wants to use.
He does not.
The bless doesn't actually apply to that, though. Sorry, it's only attack rolls and saves.
Oh, well, it's an 18 then.
18's still pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he fails.
5 feet back.
Finally, he rolled something under the 13.
Right.
Are you pushing him this way or this way?
Yeah, over closer to Cedric, like that.
Okay.
And I look to Floon, and I just kind of say, "You have very wealthy friends." And I
Fools.
yep, and I end my turn.
He looks up at you and goes, "Oh, thank God." All right, Urso, you're up.
Okay. We're legit just trying to, like, grab Floon and get the hell out of here, right?
That's what I was gonna say.
Do we want to, like, I don't know, maybe try and kill the orc?
I was gonna probably cast another Thunder Wave.
Because I can make it right there, just in case.
Might as well come in and throw something at him. Eldritch Blast the guy, or Sorcerer thing.
I'm gonna cast a Firebolt on him. Well, actually, he'd have medium cover again, huh? I'm gonna go
Would he,
Acid
though?
Splash.
I mean, because Floon's prone.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
you're not.
Barely going through my square. Just fair. He rolls.
Oh, he
Haha!
takes the entire 1 point of damage,
Bet you didn't expect that.
that.
and he stumbles over here.
Wait, does he really have that low of health? Like, 1 damage dealt that much to him?
You guys are a level 1.
Well, there's also a Mind Flayer
Yeah, I
at the
mean,
other
there's
end
a
of the
Mind
hallway.
Flayer, like, 2 feet from us, so...
Watch this be like a guy with a mask.
All right, Linus, what do you want to do?
My understanding that I'm grabbing Floon
Yep.
and dragging him out of here as far as I can. So how does dragging work? Do I just take half speed? Do I roll a
Let's.
strength check?
If
I
you're
don't think there's official rules for it, really.
Yeah, officially there's nothing. The closest thing is when you're actually grappling someone and they're fighting against you, you can move half speed. But he's
Since
not.
I'm sure he's more than willing to go with you.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, but I assume he's injured, probably not going as fast.
When you look at him, you can tell that he is very close to unconsciousness.
Yeah, just hoist him over your shoulders and start running.
he can't.
I'm literally scrawny. I'm 14.
Like-
his strength is probably 8.
It's 11, but like
Oh.
still.
Look at you.
Well, that should be good enough to haul him off.
What if I just drag him along the floor? Is that fine?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Just get him out of here.
Okay, so I can move 30 feet and then take a bonus action to dash with Expeditious Retreat, I think.
Yep.
At the very least, get him to somewhere safe.
So that's 60 feet of movement. Is that hindered at all? I will let Jess make that call.
Are you hindered to make 60 feet of movement?
Yeah, with like trying to help out of here.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Okay.
It's basically a straight line almost all the way out.
Yeah. God. All right. Well, then I will carry him all the way back here.
Okay.
And leave him, I guess, in this room.
Put him on a
Like-
bed.
Yeah. Are those people still in here?
They are not. They are gone.
Ooh. Is
But
that
the
door still
door-
barricaded?
The door is still barricaded.
God. I don't like this at all. Okay. I'm done, I guess. I mean, I could
Okay.
still use my action, I think, to attack, but I won't. I'll just be here.
Or, I mean, if you still have an action to attack, he's at low HP.
But I mean, would it be my action to drag
Oh, that's
Loon
true.
along? I feel like I'm doing too much in one turn, so I'm just gonna end it.
Okay. Cedric, what do you want to do?
I'm going to move 5 feet forward and stab at Mr. Guy here. And double check the range on something. And I'm also going to do one of these Doomahitchis at the Mind Flayer man.
At the Mind Flayer or the Intellect Devourer he's holding?
The
I mean,
actual Mind.
Wait.
Wait,
Has the
wait.
Mind Flayer even done anything to us yet?
No.
The entire fight, he hasn't done anything. Neither has.
I mean-
Because we've had a surprise round
We
and now
have-
it's our turn again.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
we have had a surprise round.
They haven't had time to do anything.
That's true. I forgot that we had a surprise round. Okay, I mean, go ahead.
Or do you think we should just, kill the orc and leave?
Kill
not
the
attack?
orc and bail. Maybe he won't even chase us. Who knows?
I mean,
You could still.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna throw it because if
Yeah.
it's damage is damage. If we want to bail, I can still bail because mobile.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll stab the orc and then throw a knife at the flayer.
Okay, you stab the orc, and he grips his chest, where the sword goes in and rips back out again. And he falls to the ground, grumbling and in a pool of blood.
Woo.
The Mind Flayer, you do manage to hit. He looks down at it and kind of just brushes it off.
And with that, I'm gonna move the rest of my 35 feet out of here. You guys okay with that? What y'all think?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We got what we needed.
Okay, the Intellect Devourer jumps down from the arms of the of its master and runs. Yep, 20 feet towards Zabados and makes its attack.
Its claws miss.
Oh! 11 psychic damage.
I am blessed.
Oh, because it was against the save. Nice.
So I take. Yeah, I make it 12 total. All right, so I take half damage. Let's see, what is it?
Actually, I don't think you take any.
Oh, awesome. Oh, okay, well, looks like it's the Mind Flayer's turn now.
Ooh.
Haha. Bye, guys.
16, guys. 16.
The Mind Flayer gets up, takes a look around and acts as if this is all beneath him. He very seamlessly walks down the steps and out the door.
Well, bye.
As he opens the door, what you do see is that he's actually holding something in his hand that looks like some sort of stone orb, but it's carved on one side to resemble an eyeball, similar to what you would see on maybe a beholder's eye stalk. It is about 3 inches wide.
Okay.
Also, as he opens the door, you can kind of see where he goes.
Oh.
And you get a view of a portal opening up that he steps into.
So he just straight up leaves.
He left his pet. Aw.
Diero.
What's the verdict? Are we just bolting or fighting
Yeah,
this
I
guy?
mean, if it's just the doggo now, just kill it.
You sure?
If we can, yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill this thing.
You got it.
Also, as the doors close again, you no longer get to see what's in that room.
Aw.
Oh,
Well, I'll attack this boy with the glaive. Eat it, brain dog. Eat nothing, I guess.
Roll 1d4 because you have
you
less.
get to add
Oh,
less to that.
right.
Hey.
Hey, 13.
Nice.
Still a miss, but you know.
Hey, I tried.
Okay, that was uncalled for, but
Yeah, wow.
That does hit.
Yay!
Takes 5 slashing damage.
huh? Bless was actually a lot more useful than I thought it was going to be.
Zamados.
Alright, you see him reach behind him, and he almost kind of a little more slowly than he probably should pulls out his greatsword, brings it over his head, and looks with an intense, deep hatred at this brain before him, and he brings the sword down upon it.
$1d4.
15.
That hits.
That, like, is its AC like 12? I gotta know. Because if my bless made 2 hits hit it, then I'm really happy right now.
And that'll
Well, I'll
be...
tell you, an 11 doesn't hit it.
Okay.
Alright, so that's all for my turn. I just slash it.
Alright, Urso.
I guess I am just going to I'm going to move right here, and I'm gonna firebolt it.
That is a hit.
Neat.
You managed to hit it square on, even though it is tiny and kind of scurrying around. And you also see that it is, in fact, still flaming, but still alive.
Huh.
If it had a mouth, it would probably be screeching at you.
I have no mouth and I must scream. Good book. But anyways, that's the end of my turn.
Linus.
The title for Volo's next book.
Does anything seem to be like trying to push against this door, like where they were trying to barricade?
Nope. Nothing at all.
I'm gonna peek around and kind of just see how it's going. I don't know what's going on.
You see a dead half-orc on the floor, and something scurrying around everyone's feet.
Okay, I see Cedric, and I'm gonna call out like, "Are we running? Are we fighting? What's going on?"
I reply, the monster thing left. Because I'm assuming we don't know what a mind flayer is. Well, I mean, we wouldn't as normal people. Zamados would because, you know, he's a Gith. But would the rest of us know what a mind flayer is?
Probably not.
Okay, and I
I
will.
mean, you do now, but
I will stay.
The Squid Man left. He went through those doors, and now we don't know where he's at.
I'll stay in here with Floon and just kind of on guard, and I'll cast Frostbite if I see anything come through
okay.
either side of the, like here or here, or just anywhere. I'm ready.
Okay. Cedric, what are you doing?
Well, I guess I'm gonna run my 30 feet back in and do another bippity boppity. Oh, wait. Well, even a deep well.
If 4 would make it hit.
Oh,
Oh.
He tried.
Well, you did hit with the second attack.
yay. And then I moved the last 10 of my movement back.
And with that, you managed to put out the fire, but make it bleed.
Yay!
But it is still living, and it is angrier than before. And it comes over here to Diero.
Uh-oh. That's a miss. Oh. Here we go.
Hey,
Ooh.
look at you being smart and stuff.
Oh yeah.
All right, and now it is actually your turn as well.
Well, I'm gonna strike it back with my glaive.
Uh-oh, who'd we lose? Jake, probably.
Yeah, Jake. Eat this squishy brain dog.
Oh my god.
That was unnecessary.
You almost rolled max of everything.
2 8s.
Like, even the D4 from Bless almost rolled a 4.
You strike it with your glaive and cleanly cut it in half. One half falling down to the half-orc next to you. The other half flinging back at Cedric.
I guess you could say you just gave it a lobotomy.
Eh. Wonderful. That's what he gets for almost stealing my brain.
Alright, I checked the door over here.
The door is unlocked.
Well, I opened it.
And it is not trapped, apparently.
Alright, so I actually walk in and I have this urgent look of confusion on my face as I'm peering left and right and all around, and I kind of spin into a circle. I'm just like, I'm flustered, and I don't see where my quarry is, and I like cry out to the sky. And then come back in angry and dejected.
Alright, what I missed this time?
We killed it and the mind flayer's gone.
Well, that much we kind of knew.
Yeah.
Kinda like,
Do we wanna like search the rest of the area since he's gone?
It might behoove us to do so, but we've been through this much trouble just to get Floon, so I think we probably ought to be quick. Yeah, you know what? Let's look for the loot.
I got Floon. I'm doing triage, applying pressure to his wound.
I come into here.
I'll come back to Floon.
What's
God,
up
I can't
this
stop
way?
bleeding,
I'm a healer, but I think Floon's gonna be okay.
Which way are you going? You want to go up the stairs?
Yeah, I was gonna see what's up the stairs.
Up the stairs, you see.
I guess I sigh
door?
loudly as I heal Floon.
I guess I go quiet. Well, I mean, do we
Another
even
door.
need to be quiet at this point?
Maybe.
I heal Floon for 5 HP.
Trace.
I try the top door.
The top door is unlocked. Would you like to open it?
I do.
And you have a goblin who has been ready for you, pointing a bow and arrow at your face.
Yay.
And he is going to go ahead and attack.
And miss.
Would you like to attack him back?
Yes. Do we need to roll initiative or anything, or?
Well, who is going to attack him?
I am, for sure. I look to Zamados and say, I've got this.
All right, while he's doing that, I check the other door.
I step forward and do a bippity boppity boo. I doubt a 11 would probably hit him, but I'll roll that D4 for bless anyway.
I mean, I think Bless only lasts a minute, so
Oh,
Okay.
I think it would be gone if by now.
that's fair.
The top one definitely hits him. And he actually stumbles backward. And you can tell that he's already out of breath. But he's going to try to attack again.
Watch him crit this time.
That's just what I was thinking. Well, looks like he did hit you.
That's a hit, but I'm still good for now. I'm at 2 HP, but
All right, go ahead. What are you going to do to him?
I move forward once more and I continue my onslaught of stabbings.
And with the final stab, he leans against the wall.
What kind of bow did he have?
He had a short bow.
I take his arrows.
Okay.
I open the door and I'm at.
Oh.
I
There's
start
another sleeping room.
I start searching for stuff.
In the room that you are in, you find some straw pallets on the floor and some rusty manacles bolted to the wall.
That's probably where they were keeping Floon.
Looks like it.
Do we want to keep looking or do we want to get out of here?
I'd like to think that there's something of value down here, but at the same time, I kind of want to get Floon and get out of here.
Well, let's just get Floon and get out of here then.
I healed him up a bit, so we should be fine if you guys want to look a bit more.
Okay.
Oh, how much did you heal him for?
5 HP. I did so while sighing loudly and making it seem like it was a very big chore for me, though.
He is at full health.
Oh, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Cedric myself while I'm standing here.
Oh, and Diera, from where you're standing, you can see some stairs
Oh, cool.
next to you as well.
Back at full then, thank you.
Hey guys, there are stairs here.
All right, next doors.
All right, if you're going through that one, you can actually see that it leads to a small tunnel and a secret door on that side that is not concealed whatsoever from this particular side of the door.
Gotcha. All right. So it just leads back out into the sewer.
It sure does.
All right, I stand by Cedric.
Yeah, I want to see what's in this door.
Over here, behind door number 2.
Mm-hmm.
More sleeping quarters.
More sleeping quarters.
Let's search.
And this is the bottom of the room, right? There's nothing else in here?
Correct.
Oh, almost had it.
In the center of the room that you are in, though, you do see that, like in the middle, there's a stone pillar, and it's carved with a small symbol.
The symbol of the Xanathar, I presume, correct?
You know, it does look pretty familiar. It is a perfect circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating out from its circumference. Only in the middle of this particular circle, there is a smaller circular indentation that bears a passing resemblance to a lidless eye.
All right, up the stairs.
So, is this symbol down here the 10 spoke thing you're talking about?
Yes.
Because there's 10. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And you can also
I
see it again
get
up here.
That
The
is not what I
symbol's
was.
supposed to be a beholder with all of the eyes stemming off of it.
I thought it was like a closed eye, but I could see that too.
Alright, well, whatever. I guess. Wow.
Samados, you find another set of sleeping quarters, again with manacles bolted to the wall.
This is a pretty weird sewer.
You don't say.
They usually are in fantasy settings.
Let's see, and Diero, from where you are at, you find again sleeping quarters with manacles bolted to the wall and a small wooden chest.
What's in the box?
It's a
I
mimic.
I
Be
invest.
careful.
I investigate it for traps.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. To the best of your knowledge, you see no traps.
All right, I try to open it.
You open it very easily, and you find. Dun, 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 dun.
What's that page?
What in the hell is a nib?
That's a copper
CP.
piece, isn't it?
Yeah, it's copper.
Someone didn't do the reading.
And the shards are silvers, right? I know the dragons
I
are
read
gold.
Some. I didn't read into money. I didn't realize they changed it to nibs. That's weird.
Just for
All right,
this
Jeff. Way to not prepare.
Yes.
So that's 16 gold, 82 silver, and 250 copper. These are some fancy looking coins. I like them.
Boy, bruv, want to give me a couple nibs?
Do you want me to add any of that to treasure, or do you want to go ahead and divvy up the money?
Nah, go ahead, add it to the treasure. We'll divvy it all up once it's nice and even. Or as needed, or
Alright.
whatever.
Boy, bruv.
Oh,
Next place!
Alright, so you come in here and you notice that this is a completely empty room. And it, even though it does look empty, you can make a perception check if you would like.
Yay.
So specifically perception and not, say, investigation?
Correct.
Alright, let's see.
Let me help with it. perception. I'm actually halfway decent at it.
But only halfway decent. Hey!
Better than you.
Well, it's not very hard. I don't trust you, though.
Good job.
All right, you are actually able to find a very rough-hewn tunnel hidden beneath a loose flagstone. The tunnel leads underneath the sewer and goes up to a cellar.
Ooh.
Is it the same cellar that we stole from earlier?
No, it is not. This you can tell is definitely like a private cellar. There are a few things about that you would probably use to brew your own beer.
Meh. I don't need it.
Any way to tell? So that about a private cellar. So, do we dare go up further?
Do it.
Bet.
All right. What does Cedric see?
I wanted to play rogue, but you know.
Cedric goes up through the cellar and sees that there's a lot of worthless clutter kind of scattered all over the floor. And if you would like to go up the stairs, you can do that as well. Are you going up the stairs, I guess?
I am. I just wanted to see like where we're at. I mean, shit.
You go up the stairs, and you see an entire halfling family looking down at you. One of the halfling children screams and runs the other direction. The mom kind of hides her kids behind her, and their dad pulls out a turkey leg from behind him and throws it into your face.
Can I catch it?
Yeah.
My teeth, though.
Roll sleight of hand.
But I want to catch it with my teeth. I want to eat it.
Well, you just
You want to catch it with your teeth?
He's throwing it at my face. I mean, you know.
I'll say you catch it with your teeth. As you catch it, the little halfling, the little male halfling says, "Leave my house! How did you get here?"
That is a very interesting story. And yes, I will be leaving now. Do you want to know how we got in here, or do you want me to just leave?
Yes, both.
Well, then come on. I'll show you.
He follows you down to the cellar and seems very alarmed by the fact that there is not just one, but two of you.
So we believe that this not even believe this tunnel here, sir, leads to a lair / hideout sort of thing. Do we know that it belongs to the? I mean, yeah, Xanathar Guild. I'm assuming by the
it's pretty
symbols,
obvious. I mean, we fought a gazer just getting in here.
Through this tunnel leads to a hideout that belongs to the Xanathar Guild, and we might have had a little skirmish. And there is just a tunnel that happened to lead to your house. That's how we got in here.
Oh, that is alarming.
And we are certainly going right back out the way we came. There's no need to involve the guard in this at all.
Well, okay. I don't want a Xanathar guild beneath my house. I'm gonna seal that up right now. Oh my gosh! Thank you for alerting me to that.
Yes, sir. And speaking of which, what exactly district are we in right now? We've been in the sewers for quite a while.
Oh, well, we are actually in the castle ward.
Really?
You better make sure you bring home food for all of us,
Um.
That sounds like
Are you
communism.
are you planning on using this anytime soon, or should I I seal this back up.
Using what? This tunnel? No, we are leaving. We have no affiliation with the Xanathar Guild. They actually had kidnapped an acquaintance of ours, and we were just reacquiring him.
All right. Well, my name is Wilpos Peabody. And
Nice to meet you.
We
He
thank you
nods.
for your service.
Cedric says, "It was a pleasure to meet you, sir." He says as he nods and does a flourishy spin around with his cape and walks back through the tunnel, and says, "Come on," to Ben's character, whose name I just completely forgot.
Yeah,
Zamados.
Zamados. Yeah, Zamados nods, and then he gives the halfling kind of a suspicious look, and then just follows.
As soon as you are down the tunnel, you can hear a lot of boxes and scurrying going on above you.
That was a fun interaction. I like that.
That was very weird.
Yeah, we just walk up and he's like, "Oh no!" and throws a turkey leg, and he's just like, "Arr!"
All right, so do we want to do one more room, the one that we didn't open up here this way? Before
we might as well.
Yeah, let's.
It's like the only place that we haven't been.
Isn't that the room where something's barricaded in?
Yes.
Yep. Hey, it might
The
be.
internet's almost certainly gonna go out again soon.
All right,
We
we
don't need
open the door.
All right. You open the door.
I close the door.
During the brief moment that it was open, you can definitely see something gray oozing around the bottom of the floor, and lots of bones stuck both inside its gray ooze matter and outside from what looks like possibly the remnants of two other goblins that tried to contain it.
I look to the others and I say, "Ooze. Are we ready to face it, or shall we leave?"
I mean, we've got what we've come for, so why not just leave?
Yes, yes. Let us flee.
Oh, when you say it that way. No, we're leaving. We're not fleeing.
I agree. We leave.
Yeah, let's bail.
Alright, so we take Floon and we immediately go back to, I guess, we're heading right back. There's no reason to stop anywhere else, right?
Not that I know of.
So
No, we're just trying to leave.
Yeah, we go straight back to the yawning portal.
There was a...
We should try and, like, while actually moving through the village, try and, like, remain slightly inconspicuous just in case there's, like, people in the crowd.
Right.
We have
We
no idea
probably-
who in this city might be a member of this Xanathar's guild.
Well, I mean, there's only one guy that we left alive.
Also, as you are walking back to the yawning portal, Floon is desperately holding on to Linus, hugging him the entire way back.
I mean, I healed you. Like, come on, man.
It was my plan.
Maybe I should bring Floon with us.
Probably. I guess we need to line back up at the table over here.
You do the talking, Cedric. I do not wish to deal with these weak men.
Okay, so as you come back, you notice that Volo is drinking with Renaer in their little spot back there, and they both look incredibly anxious. But he, as soon as he sees Floon, he springs up from his seat and runs to embrace him. And as soon as you are also reunited, he kind of looks towards you, and Volo gives you a rather sheepish look. Oh my gosh, I am so excited that you have brought my friend back to me. But I confess that I have but a few coins to spare. But never let it be said that Volo goes back on a promise. So allow me to present you with something much more valuable.
If it's an autographed book, I'm not sure we want it.
Hey,
And he holds out a scroll tube. Do you take it?
What's that? A scroll tube?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they said tooth, and I was like, what's a scroll tooth?
Tube.
Sure. I'll take it.
what is it?
That's that. Well, we've got to open it and find out.
I was just hoping you'd tell us.
Oh, I guess we
There's
can
like
ask
a
him.
poster of him in there, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be a signed
Cedric
poster for
opens it and
Volo.
asks, "What is it?" As he's pulling it out. He sets the tube gently on the table.
It is the deed to a very remarkable property here in Waterdeep. We'll need a magistrate to witness the transfer of ownership, of course, but I'll arrange a meeting with one right after you've inspected the estate and deemed it satisfactory for your payment.
Sure thing.
Paid in full.
We can.
We're all gonna split a house. Is that like a new sitcom?
Yeah.
As you open up the tube, you see that it does indeed contain a deed to a place called Troll Skull Manor. You know that it is, Linus knows from being a Waterdeepian that it is definitely a historic building, and he knows it is in the North Ward.
North. That's one of the better ones, isn't it?
It's where most of the nobles live.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Cedric better not forget to empty the fucking dishwasher.
You think that ooze is gonna come back through the sewers and get that halfling family?
Not if we closed it good enough. I mean, we resealed it as we were leaving. Surely that did.
Can't
Well-
oozes squeak in like less than an inch of area?
Yeah, if
That's
it's
why they
not.
were stuffing stuff under the door.
Yeah, if it's not like well, I'm sure he'll be fine.
I mean, do we care?
Nah.
It's natural selection.
Exactly.
Do you accept the deed as transfer of payment, or do you want to go see it first?
I say we should go see it first, but I feel like it should suffice. He looks at everybody else. A house is payment. What would we do with this house?
I want to ask him, like, how did you come across the ownership?
Oh, well, I purchased it actually with the last of my funds. But considering how much of a deed you have done for me and bringing Floon back, my very valued friend, I am willing to give this to you as payment.
Yeah, we want to see it first.
Wait, did he find the house before or after he asked us to find this guy?
That's a good question. That's what I
If
want.
he like legit thought we were gonna die or something, it's just like, oh well, I'll just buy something. I'm gonna be kind of mad.
You can tell that the date on the deed is well before you met him.
All right then.
Alright, yeah, let's go check out the property still. I don't trust him.
I agree. Let's go check out the property. This guy's kind of weird.
Okay, do you want to check it out real quick and then call it a night after that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
He strikes me as a kind of a benevolent, sort of chaotic neutral. Is that his? Does he actually have stats? Is that his alignment?
We'll find out.
All right, on your way to the North Ward, you do see a lot of travel in the streets. It is around late afternoon, I would say, early evening. And you do pass a lot of shops on the way as well. as you are going and following Volo, he leads you down this little alleyway where you do see a sign called Troll Skull Alley.
Oh wow. Well, it's pretty cool that you actually made it so we could move 10 feet with the measurement. Look at, I can halfway go over you. Haha. And you were gonna share everything, Matt.
And as you approach,
Damn you.
this house here on the corner, you do see that you come upon this 4-story house. It has balconies going all the way around, both the second and third story. It has a turret, 5 chimneys, and is definitely one of the grandest houses in Troll Skull Alley, and possibly all of the North Ward.
Which one is it? This one?
This one right here.
Oh, see, sorry, I missed the thingy jig.
And so we're all just gonna split this house, right?
It's 4 stories.
Is there a basement?
There is a basement.
Okay, I look at Linus and say, you get the basement.
I already have a house.
Oh, then go home.
You're not welcome here. No. Sure, can we
And
go
this-
inside and look around?
This is what the house looks like.
Oh, wow.
I feel like we should ask.
Okay,
Like,
so
why?
it needs a little bit of work. It needs a house flipper's touch.
We
Alright,
can
I'm
do
gonna start
that.
casting mending on everything.
Perfect.
I'll be there for a week, guys. Just come back.
I've got mending. I'll help out.
We take a week of downtime and just mend the whole house.
I mean, guys, why even actually fight stuff anymore? Let's just play a game of D&D where we're, like, building a house. Like, every D&D game is about killing enemies. This one's gonna be about us.
Yeah,
having a
we're not murder hobos anymore. We have a house.
We made it.
Linus can be the houseboy, and we'll just relax and drink lemonade. Does that exist yet?
It will now.
If
Wait,
you
did
look
we get
around
rid
the
of them?
area, you do see that there are plenty of shops that are doing quite well as a notice board down here, so you can see what is going on in the area too.
Well, I'd check out that notice board.
Can we see the inside of the building?
No, you cannot go inside and you cannot see inside. But what you can tell is that it is abandoned.
How long has it been abandoned?
Volo says he thinks that it's been abandoned for some time, but I think he goes, that's why I think I got it so cheap.
How cheap did you get it?
Just a couple thousand gold.
Is it haunted?
He does not know if it is haunted.
Have you even been inside?
He has not been inside.
All right, then.
That sounds about par for the course dealing with Volo.
So we gonna take this house as payment?
I kind of like look at Cedric and like whisper, like, who taught this guy how to deal? Like,
I mean, I think it could be cool.
I would gladly take it.
I mean, it's a free house, guys. We now have
I mean,
a house.
the fact of the matter is whether we want to take it or not, it's our only payment, so we take this or nothing.
Yeah, so we're gonna take this house.
We take it,
If not,
we
resell
flip
it ourselves.
Yeah, we take it, we repair it, we flip it, and we make a fortune.
Yeah, me and Linus are just gonna be like mending everything.
I can cast mending as well.
Oh, everybody's taking mending. Oh wow.
Oh, look at y'all. Y'all do your mending, and I'm just gonna be over here doing this here.
Oh my god, we should start like a business, like fixer ups.
And remember that you are in a city that can do just about anything. So if you can't do it, you can find someone who can.
Yeah, but we don't really have money because he didn't pay us, so... I mean... Yeah, well, let's just go with it.
Just over here, just to plan a loot while y'all mend everything.
We
All right, well,
agree
they
to
get
these
into-
terms.
He says, "Oh, thank you so much." And he sets up a meeting with a magistrate to come over. A tiefling named Kyline. Oh, Kylin.
Can it be signed over to all of our names, or does one of us have to sign for it?
It can be signed over to as many people as you want.
Yeah, all 5 of us.
Except for Linus, he's not old
Except for
enough.
Linus, you already have a house.
That's fair.
If you need to stay the night, we'll put a tent out back.
Do you even want any part of this house?
I mean, you know, because Linus is from rich blood, so he doesn't need a. He looks at this house and he's like, "Ah, what a rundown piece of crap."
But I get to share it with my friends.
Are we that close yet, though? Friends is kind of a strong word, isn't it? You're just kind of following us. That's the appropriate F word.
I mean, friends actually would be a bit weird of a word to use right now. You're a 14-year-old kid following around a bunch of grown men.
So
You're right.
he calls over the magistrate. She witnesses the transfer of the deed. She renders it official, and she asks for 25 gold in tax.
Do we have that?
He paid us like a bunch. I guess I'll just like sigh and hand her.
What about the gold that we got from that loot we just looted?
I have enough gold.
We all should.
He paid us each.
As you are talking about gold, Renaer steps forward and pays it for you.
Oh.
Oh, I was
Oh.
gonna do it because I wanted to pick the room first, but alright.
He says he wants to express his gratitude, and through the camaraderie with you and Floon and Volo, he says you can call upon him anytime you need an occasional favor.
Alright, so we play rock, paper, scissors, shoot to see who gets the biggest bedroom.
I get the biggest room. Oh, I rolled a 9.
No, I think I get the biggest room.
You probably did better.
By 2.
I claim the basement.
No,
It
I
will
claim
make-
the basement. I'm just being
Just being contentious.
just for the sake of it.
I want whatever room's closest to the kitchen.
Not if it's the biggest room. Then you get the second closest room.
I mean,
Please?
I'll take.
You'll take what we give you, boy. No.
Okay, I just want to see what I roll.
Linus is like, I want that.
Linus is over here like, well, since I can fix stuff better than all of you
I
combined,
think Linus
I'll
gets
pick whatever room I want. And we're just like, oh, that's fair.
I kind of like. Didn't you say you already have a house?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, my family's house. It's not my house, but like I live there.
Okay, well, why don't you go back?
Well, you know, I've been looking for a reason to like
Move.
not go back. Yeah.
Fair
Do you
enough.
not like them, or
I mean,
what?
that persuasion roll's pretty good. I think you get the biggest room.
Aw.
It's
Or at
fine.
least first pick of room.
Yeah, I'll take. Yeah, y'all can have the biggest room. I don't need that.
All
much.
right, I'll take second pick.
No, I'll take second pick.
I just want a nice window
I
view.
beat you on our
30
first
minutes.
persuasion rolls there, buddy.
Well, that was for the biggest room. That was for first pick.
I mean, if we're all getting a ton of persuasion rolls, you know.
Like, there's no coming back from that, from my roll for me, so.
No.
Alright, so you said there's 4 floors and a basement, so there's 1 floor for each of us.
There's pretty much, yeah. Wait, unless one of the floors is counted as the basement.
Let me look.
Because then it would be, I mean, 4 floors and a basement would be a 4-story building.
I mean, we don't really want to divide the house up by floors, like then one of us gets the kitchen.
The basement is not counted as a floor.
Okay.
Does it?
Basement, like large
Neither
enough?
is the turret peak.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we should probably. I don't even know why we're arguing about this so much. It's probably not even going to be that important.
It's probably not. We're just digging around.
Yeah.
I think Linus should have the turret peak just because it can be like his own little wizard's tower.
Yeah.
What if I wanted it? I'm kind of a wizard.
You're gonna want like the room that's closest to the foyer so you can play your music in it.
That's very true. One of the I would probably pick the area that has the best acoustic. And a fireplace. Those are the
Again,
only two
this
things
is,
he
like,
wants.
Getting way too in depth for a house we got 5 minutes ago.
For a house that we're
House
never going to be in.
hunters.
Yeah, are we just on an episode of House Hunters right now?
We are.
Yeah, I start setting up my lab equipment in the basement.
I immediately
you-
take the second biggest room, of course.
Well, we'll have that fight next time.
What
Are we
about
all just gonna
EXP?
fight each other until we get a room?
Yes, EXP, you are now level 2.
Yes.
You have accepted Troll Skull Manor, and you are now level 2.
I have this odd inkling to roll for my health.
Don't do it. Don't do
If
it.
you do it, if you do it, I'll do it.
I did it. Hot, rolled a 1.
See, I can't.
It's on camera. Like there, you gotta go with that now.
Oh, I'm gonna go
No
with it.
takebacks.
Here we go. I said if you do it, I'll do it, so I'll do it.
Now you're gonna roll max. I don't want you to roll.
Almost max.
Take it.
I think that means we both have a tied HP now.
I'm at 12.
Oh, I got one more than ya. Wait, how are you only at 12? Just... If you have a +1 to Constitution, you should have had 7 at level 1, right?
Yeah.
+6 is 13.
Oh, it's +6, not +5. Okay, I was looking at the dice I rolled and not the number.
Silly goose. Yep.
Right. So
Alright, guys, I'm rocking a 13 HP.
Same.
Hey, me too.
that's about it for everything else then, right?
That's it.
All right. Thank you guys for watching out there. Please remember once again to chill touch that like button, subscribe to join the Skeleton Crew, and if you enjoyed this content, please support this channel at the bottom or beneath the video in the description. Thank you and good night.